What's up? Back with another episode of the Major Music Lounge podcast. It's your host, D.T.W. And on today's episode, we're actually going to have Detroit hip-hop artist who's been on the show, I think, on 2 other occasions, but P.O.E GB. And P.O.E GB is going to stop by to talk to us about some of his recent releases, Summertime, which he also released a music video, and J.F.K. and D.T.W. and L.A.X. featuring Jae Millz. Definitely want to talk about that collaboration and more. And if this is your first time tuning into the Major Music Lounge podcast, I like to interview other music creators, like we're going to talk to P.O.E GB as product of my environment, GB. Today on the Major Music Lounge podcast, we've had producers on here that have gotten like placements in film and television. Shout out to the Fingers. We've also interviewed other like music production app developers from Audio Kit Pro. Shout out to Matthew Fetcher. And we've also interviewed many different artists. Suppose, for example, you might be into content creation, recording things like your studio sessions, maybe your shows, or any events that you do within your community. And then, same thing goes for producers that are content creators. But, if you fall under any one of those categories, maybe also you just released a new project and you want to come on and talk about it, you could actually find me on any one of my socials, and that's going to be D._Major Music on Instagram, on Threads, on TikTok, and if you're on Twitter or X, you could actually find me at D.MME. If you like this interview with myself and P.O.E GB, please go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. I like to post new interviews weekly. And by the time you see this, I may be taking my short summer break. A lot of the shows over the course of July and possibly August are going to be pre-recorded. And then I'm going to actually like mid-August kick back doing some of the interviews. So stay on the lookout for that. But I'm going to keep it going while I'm taking my break. I have a couple of interviews that have already been recorded, and that's what you're going to see over the next couple of weeks. Now, let's go ahead and get into the interview. I'd like to welcome you all back to the Major Music Lounge podcast, joined by the Detroit fam, Kenfolk and P.O.E GB. What's good, brothers?
What up, though?
Man, chilling, man. Good to have y'all on the podcast. Kind of like we was discussing before, definitely been far too long. Kind of like to holler at y'all, every once in a while just to see what y'all got going. I've been tapping in, seeing what y'all been working on as well, man. But, just good to have some conversation with y'all.
Working. So got to talk about it with you, of course.
Yeah, man. So, I got a chance. I was actually looking at your IG, and I saw you been, working hard, the Summertime music video, and you had a collab with Jae Millz. Actually, I saw that a minute ago, and I've been actually wanting to talk to you about that for, quite some time, man. That song is pretty fire there, man. But tell us a little bit, no problem. Are those on current releases, or that's something that's coming out, in the near future?
Okay, see, Summertime, that song is 4 years old.
Really?
Yes, it's time is like that. Everybody think it's new. I put it out actually on the first day of summer, every summer since I dropped it. That's on one of my older projects called High and Handsome. So, and on the first day of summer, I always post it to my IG as like a summer anthem type of song, and it always do a little numbers. And every time somebody new here, they be like, somebody was DM me trying to get me to promo the song like it was a brand new joint. But I'm like, man, this song like 4 years old, man. So, but yeah, that's with my guy Dre Day and Nobody. He did the hook for me. Casino Troy, of course, he did the beat. The video was shot by my guy Freddie. Good visual it turned out to be. So, and like I said, I dropped that every first day of summer. That's one of the ones for me.
Well, it's the perfect
to go under the joint with Jae Millz. That's that J.F.K. D.T.W. L.A.X featuring Jae Millz. That's on my new latest project, The Smoke Some 3, The Session, on all platforms. And I remember on your first time me and you talked, I was like, that's one of the guys I want to do a feature with. And I said him and Currensy. And lo and behold, I got a feature with both of them. Me and Folk got a song with Currensy. And we'll talk about that later when we get to that Stone Island.
Yeah, man. Well, let's go into the Jae Millz collab. Like, how did that one come about?
Well, just I kind of been tapped in with him a couple of years ago. Was supposed to do a feature, get a feature from him, but I never followed through with it. And when I was working on this project, it's like I just heard him on this one. I just had to get him on it. So I DM'd him on IG. We talked about it, got the paperwork together as far as the money and shit. Got that going, sent it to him. He sent the verse back in a few days. And that was that. I put the single out with the first verse and just his verse on it. And then I added the third verse, which is what the visual is.
Man, yeah, that shit go hard, man. That shit really
But
does go
look,
hard.
everybody been fucking with it too. Like a lot of people been saying like this is one of my favorite ones off the project. So one of the ones you can ride and smoke to.
Man, and then like for our younger listeners, or I don't know if you're not familiar with Jae Millz, most notably on making a band years ago, but still making music here in 2024. And
Time with Young Money and Lil Wayne.
yeah, I do remember that as well. That was like late 2000s, early 2010s kind of.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had a good
yeah.
work for a minute.
Yeah, man. And you mentioned also you got some new music coming as well. Like what are you currently working on?
Like I said, me and my guy Kenfolk, we working on a joint project. We came up with the title Stoner Island. We probably go rock with that one. May not be set in stone, but it might be for sure. So that's what's the latest project in the works now. We was in the studio last night, cooking up for it. Got some joints for that one.
Man, yeah, I always like what y'all did. I remember that was Cash for Casino joint the last time y'all
Oh, the
came out.
currency exchange.
Yeah, Currency
Yeah,
Exchange.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
hard
we
too.
got busy with that one. That was what our guy K Murph. He was on that one too. But this time in Casino, he did all the beats on that one. But this one we go, it's just me and Folk. We go have a few features from everybody we rock with from the INC and P.O.E gang. And we go get some different producers around for this one though.
Man. Now, as far as this going, I mean, either one of y'all, can chime in on this, but I actually had this question down and I asked a lot of artists, but like when working with your producers, man, like is it somebody maybe you go to the lab with together and y'all just lock in and create, or does somebody maybe send you a pack of beats and you just kind of go whatever you're vibing with? Like, how does your creative process work?
Well, for me, man, I get packs of beats from a couple different producers. So every now and then they send me a pack of beats. I scroll through them, pick a couple beats I like out of them, and I just pay for them right then. Even if I don't use them, like I got like a lot of beats I paid for already that I'm just waiting to use. So it's like I know it's a beat that I use or I can fuck with, so I just buy it, keep it in my pocket, or if I like it, you pull that mug up right then and just use it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I go. I would like the ideal way is probably to just sit in the studio and cook up right there with them, but 9 times out of 10, that ain't really likely. So, but it's pretty much like picking out of packs, maybe scrolling YouTube or something if I'm bored enough.
Yeah, that's really the same for me too. Cause like for the most part, but lately I've been working with the same few producers. So either I'll talk to them, like send me something, you know what I'm saying? Send me a few beats. I'll let them know like the type of vibe I'm looking for. Or like producers always email beats. I try to go through those. But like he said, I would love to sit down and lock in with a producer one day and just be in the studio while cooking up beats. I ain't never did. Well, actually, I have. Let me take that back. It was a long ass time ago. Shout out Olympic Knox. I watched them cook up a beat for us, and we did a song that way. But that was probably like the first and last time I did some shit like that. But I would love to do it like that. But it's still cool to get a pack of beats. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the ones you want and vibe like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I kind of like that because sometimes even when you find something you like, and you might like, more than a couple of them, but you may only write to a few that you get, in that pack. But even though you vibe with some of the other ones, they might not be right for that project, and you
Yeah.
might be able to come back around to it later. So yeah, definitely, man. And now, you talked about the collaboration with Currensy. Let's kind of circle back around to that. Um, how did that collaboration, come to fruition?
Well, I want to say it's a DJ that he worked with. I was able to low key just go through him type shit, and he hooked it up, and we got the hook and a verse from him. So we ain't even put that out yet, but that's in the tuck. That's on low key done. I don't know. We might touch some shit up because it's low key we've been sitting on it for a little minute now. So
Yeah.
and my guy was able to bump into him when he was down there in Orleans himself. So
Yeah, that really just put the final rap something for real.
but
Man,
yeah, that'll be coming soon when we get ready to drop this project.
yeah, I can definitely like, just listening to a lot of your music, I could definitely see because your vibe is very smooth, and I could see Currency kind of fitting in, with what y'all doing in Detroit as well, man. And yeah, we still gotta work. I know I sent you some stuff a while back. I gotta send you some more stuff soon.
Yeah, you for sure guys send me some new stuff. But like I told you, I just listened to this song. Me and my engineer, we was working on music together at a point in time, and we actually did a whole song to it. So that's
Okay.
just like I said, we got songs just sitting in the tuck that's waiting to be pulled out the vault.
Man, shit. Yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna be on that, man. And any more like performances or, even like music videos coming for y'all 2024?
Yeah, definitely.
Facts, of
We in
course.
the well, we trying to shoot right now we trying to get it in order so we can shoot this champagne video from the currency exchange tape before we start letting some more of the other music go. So we're gonna try to get a couple of those videos on wax for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sick. I just missed the freak
Oh
video
yeah.
GB drop. I'm still heartbroken about that. So I'm pressed to get some video. But I'm sick I missed that video for sure.
We for sure got some more videos in the tuck. I like you said, the champagne off the currency exchange. I got some stuff coming in the tuck off the smoke some three still. Low key, I might be trying to shoot something this weekend to that. So be in tune for that one. As far as performing goes, shout out my little sister, the band that she got a show. Her nail versary, she do shows, showing off her nails that she do. And I'm gonna be performing there July 28th. So and we were looking to performing at Backwoods and Bonfires. We still in the works with that too. So we it's summertime. We go get it in.
Yeah, man. Like, overall, it sounds like it's pretty dope, but like, speak to the local music scene as far as like, are there a lot of, generally speaking, throughout the year? Because I know in the summer it's probably elevated even more, but like, throughout the rest of the year, how is the music scene in Detroit?
It's going up for real. Damn,
All year round.
shit, we the most local people around. For real, everybody else pretty much on the way up or shit already there. Shit, we just waiting for our turn. For real, for real. Everybody else pretty much either knocking on that door or breaking through for real to where it ain't really local. They shit down there mainstream. So
Yeah,
shit.
it's going up though. Cause like a few what was that? A few months ago we did a show. I did a show at the I can't think of the spot that was. It was a 420 show at the L Club, 420
Okay.
show at the L Club, and There was a few local acts there, and it went up that night. Like it was banging. Like Sam Shabazz, he finished the night off.
You got Scotty B.
Yes,
Riley was up there.
Yeah.
There was a couple of names that's up and coming for sure. I said they either budding or about to break the door for sure.
Yeah,
so
the shows be going up here. It's like it's damn near a show. Somebody performing showcases every weekend, every week, as a matter of fact. So the music scene here is real good, man.
Man, I gotta pull up. I ain't planned on coming like actually to a game last season, but one of the things I like is like when I'm watching the games here, and I think I said this on the last time, but I see like at Pistons games they have a lot of like local acts performing too. I think that's pretty cool. I think, but yeah, I want to try to come out there this year, and maybe around the time y'all got something going. Hopefully, I can catch a show or something.
Oh yeah, we actually trying to get together. We trying to put a show together ourselves. Shout out my cousin Diamond. She hit me up with the idea. It's either gonna be sometime in August or September. So if you are around that time, I'll keep you posted with that. And as far as you saying the acts with the Pistons goes, that's cool, but it'll be a whole lot better once they start winning.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're losing right now, so it don't be too many people at the games. But like even if they start playing hard or just showing something, people will go to the games, and those when they get to see those halftime acts, it'll go up even more. They embracing the culture at the games way more than just having acts. They got the ice wood can where people do the blade dance and show off their cardies and their chains and stuff. So and then you starting to see other teams around the NBA kind of try to do their own little stuff with it that we've been doing. So
we just gotta win, bro.
That's
it. That's it, man. I like what's been going on, like with Tobias coming back and Coach Bickerstaff getting hired. So yeah, it's gonna take a little minute, but I see them, maybe another year or two. I think they'll start turning around.
Yeah,
I got a few more moves to make.
I think Monty just went into it. He had a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
I think with the new coach, man, he kind of got fired on some BS, so he got a little chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, man.
We got to buy it. We got a couple little older dudes that might help a little bit, but we still need some work.
Man, yeah, Monty. He wanted that bag because they had offered him the job before and he declined, and then they went back and offered him more money, and then he took the job. So I don't think Monty Hart was in it.
Yeah, I for sure don't think it was in it. But once they offer you that much, it's like, you know what?
It's an offer you can't refuse.
You feel me?
And he gonna get fired right quick. He finessed us.
Yeah, he for sure finessed. I mean, he got fired on some BS too, low key. You go to the Western Conference, you go to the finals and shit, and then you get fired.
But you trying to mutually part ways. You like, shit, y'all right? Go ahead and get me out this bitch. So we get that cheese though.
Man, yeah, man. Now I got a chance also, because I was just checking out your page and I saw you did an interview with a local Detroit, I think, podcast. In addition to that,
P.O.E
yeah, that one. And then you did another interview, I think, in a local publication as well. But like, how has that helped you in terms of getting, your fans and people that follow you just to see a whole different perspective, in addition to the music? Because I think like a lot of artists, they make music, they drop music, but they don't really do any interviews. And I think doing interviews is really important for like artists and producers to do. So, how important was that for you? And, how was that experience?
It was, as far as the Kid L interview, that was cool. That was smooth. It was a good experience. It got me out there to I would say a different audience, but it broadened my audience, you know what I'm saying? A little more attention towards my page and my stuff as far as how I make my music and the weed music, you know what I'm saying, being in that space. So that was cool, you know what I'm saying, getting that engagement from a lot of different people. And then a lot of people who I wouldn't even expect to see the interview was like, oh, I saw your interview on Kid L, you know what I'm saying? That was dope, you know what I'm saying? laughing about the how much I smoked, this, that, and the third. They said that was cool and everything. So I mean, like I said, the whole Kid L shit, that was cool. I want to do it again with all my homies. We'll have to go up there together on some gang shit. So P.O.E shit, INC shit, that should be smooth. Like I said, that was dope. And it's the same thing with the write ups. People getting a chance to get to know me more. You know what I'm saying? Beyond the music and even as far as with the music that I make. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, all that was cool. Getting out there to those different audiences who didn't know me.
Yeah, man. I just feel like somebody might hear something when you're doing one of those interviews where they might be able to relate to you a little bit more. And I mean, even just like people that are kind of like fans of the podcast that might discover you from that interview, you might gain more fans that way as well. But I just think overall, interviews is kind of like a great experience, and the more you do, the better you get at it. So I always encourage artists and producers to do more and more of those, man.
Yeah, I thought I was a little nervous at first doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it is a pretty big platform here, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was like, you did good as hell on there. So like I said, I've been trying to do more with my like get myself out there more so people can hear the music, you know what I'm saying? Because it'll be out there when I'm done. So
Man. Man. And where can our listeners find like all your latest releases at, and where can they follow you at as well on all your social platforms?
you can follow me on IG at P.O. P.O.E_GB. And you can also follow us at POE_music. That's the IG for us. All my music is on all platforms, Apple, Tidal, Spotify, whichever one you use, it's on there. Just look up POE space GB. YouTube, the same thing, POE space GB, or you can look up Product of Our Environment. That's the page name on YouTube with all the videos. And they got the albums on there. If you listen to the YouTube from your YouTube music, it's on there too.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. And shit, me, I'm on IG shit, Kenfolk Island, man, Twitter, Folky Island. Shit, shit, that's pretty much it. I ain't really on too many platforms for real, man. I don't even got no YouTube. I gotta get my videos up on the YouTube side. But
Got the
so,
EP out though.
got the EP out though, stuff, man. The EP out. Got that currency exchange out right now. Got that out. Stone Island on the way. Got that coming out, man. So yeah, we coming with shit. Man, I got another solo tape coming out too, probably shortly after that. I'm
Yeah,
just really trying
man.
in the process of trying to get to the studio set up in the crib, but if it's taking too long, I'm gonna just go ahead and get to the studio and get that bitch out. Cause I know motherfuckers waiting on music from me.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm just
Man. Yeah,
yeah.
man. You gotta
We
definitely
need a beat from you for this Stone Island project too, man.
man, in fact, I'm gonna send y'all a pack, as soon as we get off of here, man. I'm gonna go through and send y'all a pack and check it out. And yeah, man, we gotta work.
That's a bet. We can go for sure, for sure.
Yeah, it's
Y'all want
been
some POE shirts? I got these kind. I got the regular. It look like the NWO joints. Holla at me in my DM. You know what I'm saying? I get you together. I'm holla at my
yeah,
man at the Fashion Bistro. He'll get you together. Shout out
man,
K Murph, Dre Day, Baby Bro, Low, Dean Jones, the whole crew, everybody. Yeah.
man, and we got a chief when I come to Detroit, man.
It's only right. It's only right.
Yeah, man, I want to smoke some of that Detroit shit, and
We
just
gonna get you together, man. We gonna get you together.
catch the vibe out there, man. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up, man. It's always a pleasure to catch up and have y'all on a Major Music Launch podcast, man. You're always welcome anytime you got something, please tap in.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate for having us, man.
Man, no problem. Give them a follow. You could also follow me on Instagram at D._Major Music. Same thing if you use Threads or TikTok, and then on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, at D.mme. If you like this interview and you hung around this long, please go ahead and hit the like button. and subscribe. And it's been another interview with P.O.E GB and Kenfolk straight out of Detroit. And we are out.
I move different, ride smooth, time to merge lanes. Many come and go, this life in this rap game. I move different, ride smooth, time to merge lanes. I just wanna get paid, you can have fame. I move different, ride smooth, time to merge lanes. Many come and go, this life in this rap game. I move different, ride smooth, time to merge lanes. I just wanna get paid, you can have the fame.